Welcome to STD. Be careful. You don't want to catch this one. This is a Warcraft 3 tower defense, solo survivor, multiplayer, but every player has their own amount of lives. It's essentially impossible to beat, as far as I can tell. We've tried it several times. So the plan is to essentially play it normally to show you just kind of how ridiculous it is. Up until about the level 40-ish mark, where 43 is where it will spawn STD mobs, which are essentially divine armor mobs. And you can kill some of them, but you can't really kill them all, and there's still quite a few levels after that, so they just keep coming, these STDs. And it's very hard to sort of truly stop them all. So eventually you end up losing. So what's going to happen is around the level 40 mark, like I say, Chichov is going to give me all of his gold. And we're just going to kind of cheat, essentially, from that point onwards, just so you know. The buy and sell is 100% in this, except for certain towers. Why are you cheating? Because it's literally impossible to beat. I would be happy to smash my head against the wall on this until I beat it legitimately. However, from the calculations that I kind of done, I think it's impossible. You can go single player and cheat, but then you have to wait ages. So I either play the game normally up until about 43 and then die in about level 48, and then remake, go into single player and wait ages to get back to like level 48, or we just basically play it like we're doing it, where we play the game normally, and then when we get around that mark, then we just get all the gold and just show you the last few levels. I don't think the map deserves that much credit, to be honest. You want to pump up all your damage at the start. I think the archers might still be better than even the fire tower. At the start, even though the fire tower is more expensive. Just seems a bit slow. I wouldn't mind transitioning over to Satan towers later on. Didn't need to sell all those archers. Satan is probably one of the best towers, but it's still not good enough. The God Tower sucks. The Demolishers is normally the way to go. But even they struggle. So it'll be like a combination of maybe getting like 4 or 5 Satans stacked. So I can try to get as much splash damage as possible. I did lots of experimenting with Warhammer TD. That was fascinating, that was. To try to get the right build. The builder doesn't have blink, so you can't really get back very easily. Oh, maybe Virgin Media did actually fix my internet connection. Because my ping is actually staying more around the 20 mark, rather than bouncing between 30 to 80, like every 2 seconds. And by every 2 seconds, I mean more like every 0.2 seconds. Which is what it was doing the other days.
More gold is required.
You get air every 5 levels. There's invis at level 19, which is very nasty.
Job's done.
Trust in the archer towers, the fast towers, chitching off.
More gold is required. More gold is required.
They're obviously not super good because they're the medium armor. But I don't know, they're so quick and easy to build. I think they work. But we'll find out in a moment whether they truly work or not.
done. Job done. Job done. Job done. Job done. Job done.
Looks like I'm getting away with it for that one, but that was a bit nasty to be fair.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
Pigs.
Job's done. 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 Job's done.
You only want the level 1 cold tower. The upgraded ones don't do shite otherwise.
Job's done.
Spear towers are too cheap to sort of mass, really. Is that pig gonna get me killed? Yes, it is. Cheeky pig. That's an annoying pig, isn't it? Bad pig. Now I've got to pull back from all of that.
Job's done. More gold. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
The next level sort of starts, obviously, when all players have finished.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. More gold. More gold. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
Unfortunately, if you fall behind a little bit, it gets much harder to catch back up again. You're constantly doing damage control.
Job's done. More gold. Job's done. Job's done. More gold. Job's done. 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 Job's done.
Okay,
Job's done.
just about caught up, but then you have to run all the way back. If it's air though, that's not too bad because you can just spam a bunch of these.
Job's done. 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 More gold. Job's done.
Ah, that's good enough. Back to the front or back over to here. No, not gonna have enough time to get there in time.
Job's done. 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 More gold. Job's done. Job's done.
You do get your money back if you cancel a building as well. Get the 100 gold back. 100%.
Job's done. Job's done.
100%.
Job's done.
He's already transitioned to the yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Job's done.
Doing that now.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Upgrade complete. We need more gold. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Get big old tanky boys.
Upgrade complete. More gold. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade
you micro this around the corner, it slows them down with the body blocking. The one that got away. Lovely. What a nuisance. Speeding for it.
Upgrade complete. Job done. Upgrade complete. Job done.
This tower's only good up until a certain point. I mean, it is still very good, but you have to micro a lot.
Upgrade complete.
But you definitely need it for this level, because this is a flying level with fortified armor. As you might expect. This is quite common.
Upgrade complete. Job done.
Yeah, I almost forgot last time with the invis. It sneaks up on you. The great thing is that the map maker made it so that the invis tower costs 150 gold, which is more than the other towers, and it has 400 range, which is probably just about enough to see that much if you build it here. You can upgrade it to get 900 range, but then it costs you another 400 range, 400 gold on top of that. So it's awesome. There's so many good things about this map.
Upgrade complete.
I reckon the map maker himself actually might have used cheats to beat his own map. I would not be surprised. Because he just didn't know how to balance it. Because he's just an edgy teenager when he made this map. I don't know why I would get that impression. But something tells me. Oh, here we go. If it's almost... Yeah, I almost screwed that up. To 900 range. Let's do one here. And then one here.
Job done. Job done.
It's tricky. And the visibility for all of this.
Job done.
These guys are definitely tanky. Alright, good luck.
Upgrade complete.
I have to kill these to get enough gold to actually upgrade the other invis detector. At the moment I'm not getting that much gold, so I'm going to sell this and then upgrade that.
More gold. Job done. Job done.
What a horrible level.
Job done. Job done. Job done. Job done. Job done. Job done.
I think that one of them's going to get away, to be honest, at least. Hang on a second.
Job's done. 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 Job's done.
Oh, I leaked one, yeah. I couldn't get it. Couldn't see it. I just had to kind of guess where it was. That sucks. Sucks to lose that life, but it is what it is. Now I had to sell all my other towers. Maybe I transition to Satan then. I don't know. That's obviously really hard. When you have to sort of kill everything to just try to take one life and you don't even get it anyway, and then you sold everything, so trying to rebuild it all. I don't know, I had to work very hard on that and I still failed. I think I might be screwed now. What sort of damage repair I'm having to do. I do like the idea of massing the Satans though. Didn't mean to sell that one. Okay, I think I recovered that, but
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade. Job done. Job done. Job done. Job done. Job done. Job done.
even that, there was this chance I could get it, because all I was going to do was get these guys and then attack ground, but you can't attack ground until I try to highlight them all. Pog. Demolishes are the key. Yeah, that does seem to be going better.
Job done. Job done. Job's done.
Congrats, have another. And then the levels go quicker at least.
Upgrade complete.
don't know they have splash damage unless they're all stacked completely on each other. Maybe not.
Upgrade complete. Job done, job done, job done. Job done, job done.
That's what you think, Legolas. Legolas still trying to backseat game.
Upgrade.
Do you want me to stop the game now then and go single player? Okay, give me a second. Well, why are you telling me then? Like saying if someone walked out into the street without looking 2 ways and then they get hit by a car, someone coming up to that person and saying, what you should have done is you should have looked both ways, then you wouldn't have got hit by that car. Rock men. Not rock man. So the armors on these mobs get so ridiculous that even a mob with like 15,000 damage can't one-shot anymore. Its upgrade is a lot. It doesn't increase the damage that much, but it does do chaos. But that's not needed till like level 43. Remember the invis of December. Yeah, that's a good reminder because I would have forgot that. I did forget.
Happy 51 months of WTiI trash. Starting to really stink in here. WTiI simple.
Simple as. Thank you, Phaedric. I hate how they're still going Viz. Like, the radius is so bad. Isn't that ridiculous? I think that's it.
Job done. Job done. Upgrade complete. Job done. Upgrade. Job done. Upgrade complete. Job done. Job done.
I don't think it's gonna last. I want to see if this catapult can hit over here. I guess it can. It's still able to hit. Or maybe it just keeps hitting the ones there. Because I don't want to do another layer if it doesn't hit.
Job done. Job done.
I think these ones will just have to be all next to each other. I've built them lower down, but that doesn't do enough. use the boost to get through. Maybe just put the Satan towers here though. I'm pretty sure the cold tower can't reach if you build it from here. Why are you trying to get me to try Satan? I'm a good Christian boy. They can actually hit over here, so I guess that's okay. Satan needs a rock tower though, doesn't he? Satan ain't nothing without a rock tower. Actually, this looks like a leak. It's a nasty ass level. Good luck. I'll leak one maybe. I'll try and get everything else I can. Or two. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Back to Satan. Just try and micro cold tower. I'll have to sell the stuff at the back at the moment. I'll keep those there in case I do end up leaking. Invis in? Oh god, yeah, come back again, innit? That's crazy. Have to look up what it said again about the Satan, selling the Satan tower again. Before I sell one of these guys. You only get 1400 gold back. But can you sell the ultimate infernal tower and get all your gold back? That's just the question. Then you don't know that. This tower attack, man, some of this tower only give you 1400 gold. Okay, so I'm not, I can't sell that anymore. So I am basically committed to Satan at this point.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
I'm pretty sure I'll leak this because I wasn't quite prepared in time. I'll just try and splash the middle of them as best as I can. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to leak a fuck ton here because I haven't really killed anything. Yeah, you're just gonna leave a ton here. It be what it be. This one's just a horrible level. I wasn't prepared for this. I was getting too busy with Satan. Yeah, and that's the other annoying thing about Invis and this stupid range that you get with it. Bloody disappears the split second something's about to land. Classic. Feels sad. All that extra gold.
Job done. Job done. Job done. Job done.
I think there's like one more Invis level. Satan definitely does a better job here. I can't even see if there's anything else there. Is he taking... What is here? Oh, it's the catapult tower. You've got to be very careful because you don't want to accidentally sell Satan. That would just piss him off.
Job done.
He's got that splash, but if he hits like the one at the front... See, this is where he falls apart a bit. Because if a couple get ahead slightly, you kind of still have to go for the main of the pack and just hope that they get killed. That's where I think he has a bit of trouble keeping up. I don't know.
Upgrade complete.
Oh yeah, Chaos now, isn't it? So gonna have to sell and then upgrade the rest of these into Chaos. I'll just try to do as much damage as I can. Just keep focusing the same ones. You can attack the ground here, just for a bit more damage. Still not enough though. It's still ridiculous. I managed to pick up a couple. Once again, I'm calling upon Satan. Satan's struggling, I'm not going to lie. This is where I think, yeah, it just kind of becomes impossible. Because you're always going to be leaking some mobs. There's pretty much no way to do this otherwise. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if we can leak another level. So, do we just give gold? Do you want gold, Chichov, or? I might be dead. I don't know. That's either all of my lives. I think that is all of my lives. Oh, that's unlucky. I think that's every single one. And now I got no gold, so too late. We were supposed to do that beforehand, but we didn't. You kind of need the Satan Tower versus the Invis level. Give it one more try, but I don't know. Because we were thinking maybe there's a chance that you can actually do this. You definitely can't. The mobs just have too much health. There's no way to do this legitimately. Post 43, you can't put tower at the same place. What do you mean? Yeah, Satan's good for a couple of levels and then he falls off. But even these don't do the trick. They got 86% damage reduction, so you're only doing 14% damage. So what's 14% of 20,000? $2,800 or something? So you're doing 2,800 damage, let's say, with each one of those hyper expensive demolishers. Maybe there was an older patch. It could be. Yeah, it could be so old that the patch meant that fortified armor on level 15 was easy to deal with by air units. I don't know. I think maybe even if we cheated and pulled each other gold, I think there's a possibility that we still might not actually be able to do it. So maybe we do just go with the single player Legolas strategy and speed run. And then that way I can just say the map is done at this point. I kind of like the difficulty of the map. It's just a shame it's impossible difficulty. You see what I mean? There's difficult and then there's just like, it's actually like legitimately impossible.
More gold is required.
Which is obviously a huge problem. This map maker's getting too much credit, you think? Too much credit for this guy. I think so. Let's try and let's show off the other towers at least, because that's something I could do in the single player. So there's some justification for that. I think Legolas wanted to definitely show off the power of everything though. And compare it. So if you got to like level 43 and you saved it and then you upgraded each of the towers. But yeah, I don't know about that. I'll show you God. I'm personal powers with God, so I can show you. The ultimate rock tower is going to get this guy. Rock tower sucks, by the way, in case you're curious. If you make it this game, you can always the previous attempt to YouTube, so they can see how. Well, yeah, no, that would be the idea. I'd show the game that we just played. We've done slightly better than we did there. That's the reason why we failed is because we decided to get debated by Satan again, which is what I've done in the past trying to play this map as well. Glaive and Force. Yeah, I did a little bit worse as well. But yeah, swapping over to Satan, he just isn't worth it. There's a couple of levels where he just really dominates, but then there's other ones where it's just like, it's just, he should be doing better. I'm gonna have to swap to Satan now though. I've forsaken his name. Just about. What was this, level 14, 13? It's Ultimate Glaive Tower. I don't think that can reach the one at the back, but... Alright, this is the ultimate paladin tower.
Job's done. Job's done. Upgrade complete.
Then there's God. What can I say? God has no splash, but the best attack damage and third best attack speed in the game. Satan may be as good, but God is the Alpha and the Omega. Kind of a shame she doesn't exist. Haha. Oh, is it invis? Oh.
Upgrade complete.
Bloody inv. Because it's coming up quickly, isn't it? Hmm. And this guy moves not quickly enough. A blink would be so useful.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
Yeah, you're not going to kill it. Fuck it. It's fine. I'll just leak it. It's not worth it. Let's go back. Ultimate God. I'll just make sure I've got the ability to see invis, so I don't do that again.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
There you go. There's no chance to not bloody see it now.
Job's done. Job's done.
So if I sell the Satan Tower in a moment and replace... Put another one back here or something. Just so I can show you how bad the God Tower is.
Job's done. Job's done.
This is the God Tower.
Job's done.
That's shockingly bad. I can obviously use Who's Your Daddy as well, so I'll do that in a moment. But I kind of want to... I can just do it with the normal towers because they do so much damage if you get enough of them.
Job's done. Job's done.
I just want to set up all of these invis towers. So we got that. I don't think there was that much of special other than Satan and God. You can make the anti-air tower and then upgrade that a bunch of times, but that doesn't really do much. Because it's anti-air. The glaive tower, yeah, that turns into the... I mean, the glaive tower can at least turn into like a God tower and such. Ultimate paladin tower, like is that, for example, good by itself? What if the ultimate paladin tower was like better than the demolisher because it attacks quicker? Because the ultimate demolisher has the chaos damage as well. So if you stopped at the ultimate paladin tower. Yeah, it's 1400 gold or 800 gold for the demolisher that's got chaos. So it's definitely, it's almost 2 lots of the demolishers to get the ultimate paladin. He does look like he's attacking 2 times a second, probably. Which is a lot quicker. But the God Tower is so bad. We'll have to go back to healing Satan, I think. I'm going to turn Who's Your Daddy off and then see if I can still leak, even with that many Satans. It's because his splash is that big. Just to be on the safe side. Did you see the message when you put the cheat code? Oh yeah, I remember. It says something offensive. Although, like I say, there's no way the map maker actually beat this legitimately. He would have just cheated himself. STD, crabs. It makes sense. That's without the cheat, so I was able to kill the crabs at least. Zombies are almost getting through. This is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 9 of the 11 of these. Remember, I only had 2 of them, and I think I was able to get 3 after I basically expended all of my lives. This is 11. This is like over 3 times the amount, and I still leaked. Yep, there's... Okay, at least we can confirm there's absolutely 0% chance to actually beat this legitimately. That is like legitimately impossible to beat. I'm just happy knowing that, because I would hate to think that you could actually beat this map, but you just have to play it absolutely perfect, because I would try to do that. Even by pulling gold. Yeah, that's what I mean. If you pulled me gold, I'd be able to build like another 3. If you sold everything, 3 Satans maybe? 4? But I wouldn't be able to build the 11 that I've already got here that I've still leaked. So, even if we did do that strategy, it wouldn't have worked. Even though I kind of made it clear, or at least I would have thought it's clear, for those wondering why we didn't do the strategy when I said that's what we were going to do, is because something kind of changed. The position that Chichov was talking about, where building at the start, did seem to be more effective than previous attempts. So then it looked like we were going to try to do it by ourselves. That was kind of the consensus, at least what I thought Chichov was probably thinking. So we left it too late to actually genuinely like decide whether we were really going to pull the player or not. But that's a nuance, and that doesn't always transition through to YouTube, so they don't always understand that. So splash anti-air tower, although it probably doesn't have splash. You might be thinking, why don't you upgrade the cold tower to get the splash? It doesn't work. A lot of the stuff, the projectiles are incorrect. So what's supposed to splash doesn't actually splash. The only one that definitely has splash is Satan, which is why he seems so good. But he still falls off. I think everything falls off. And the thing is the levels still go for like another 4, I think, at least. It's hard enough getting past like level 45 or something without using up all your lives. Even like if you try to kill as much as you can, you're gonna still leak. Splash anti-air level 5 doesn't exist, so you can't get ultimate. Ultimate anti-air tower, yeah. And the splash anti-air level 10, yeah, it only goes up to 4, you're right. I don't think this map is finished. And I very much doubt the person who created it is going to finish it now. US Army. Strangely was actually the easiest one to beat. I'm not sure what that says. Cast of Independence Day. That's probably how old this map is. It's like Independence Day came out like 1997 or something, didn't it? Or 1999, around that time. And Warcraft is 2002, so it's like someone that's a fan of Independence Day when it's still somewhat relevant. 1996, god damn, that is a long time ago. My one quote that I've always kept from... Actually, there's several quotes. There's one that Will Smith says, but I can't remember it now. AIDS. Oh, shit. But the one where Data from Star Trek, he gets like pushed up against the window and he sort of says, "Release me." It's not the Welcome to Earth motherfucker or whatever it is either. But him punching the alien in the face was really cool when Will Smith did that. Nope, here's another one. Oh no, it just keeps going, I guess. So yeah, it just keeps repeating. So even when you think you're beating it, 125 armor, so they've got 88% damage reduction. Oh, that's it. If you don't want nothing, then don't start nothing. That's the other expression he said. It's been very true. You're only getting 100 gold for killing these as well. I mean, I think what the map maker could have done, I guess, is just really increase the amount of gold you get from like level 35 onwards. So that you can actually possibly build this many units. Yeah, it just repeats itself. Alright, we are finally done with this map. Welcome, congratulations. You can now all leave with an STD.